Hi everyone, today I'm sharing with you this cable wavy pattern. To make this pattern you need to have chain and multiples of 4, and I started on with a row of double crochets first. So every 4 rows the cables appear, so you need to have multiples of 4 in your pattern. To start with, after you make the row of double crochets, make a chain of 3 with any color, and then if you want you can change the color for the cables. Here I have changed the color and I have used red color for the cables. So chain 4 needs to be with the red color. Now you need to do your cables, and for making the cables you need to go around the bar of double crochet from the previous row. Regularly when you do a double crochet you go into the chain like this, but for making the cable you go around the double crochet bar, and then you do the regular double crochet. Again we'll do a double crochet by going around the bar and doing the regular double crochet. You need to do it 4 times. Now for the last 2 loops, do not pull through using red color, change the color and pull through. Now you need to make 4 double crochets with yellow color yarn, and these will be the regular double crochets, like going into the chain and then doing the double crochet. And again the last 2 loops we will change the color before pulling through. Again that's the time when we need to do the cables, so we'll do 4 cables by going around the double crochets. And the last 2 loops we'll pull through using yellow color yarn. Now 4 regular double crochets. So this is how the completed row 2 looks like. The row number 3 will also be 4 double crochets in cable and 4 double crochets in regular double crochets. So to start with, make a chain of 3 with yellow color yarn and chain 4 with the red color yarn. Now we need to do 4 cables, but the cables need to appear in front of the work, that is on the right side of the work. So I will turn my work and do the cable by going around the double crochets. So from right to left I'll insert my hook and do a regular double crochet. I need to do 4 such cables. And now change the yarn without pulling through the last 2 loops. Now 4 regular double crochets by going into the chain. Change the color and do 4 cable crochets, double crochets. Change the color and do 4 regular double crochets, and continue the pattern in this manner. Row number 4 and row number 5 are same as row number 2 and row number 3. So row number 4, which is the right side of the work, we need to do 4 cables and 4 regular double crochets. And this is how it looks. This is row number 4. We have completed till row number 5. Now it's time for the cables to cross and go in the other direction like this. So for making that, my first stitch has to be in red color. So I'm removing these two and pulling them using the red color yarn. Now make a chain of 3 in red color. Skip the yellow and the red bar, the first yellow and the red bar, go into the second red bar and do the cable and pull the last 2 loops using yellow color yarn. Now in the middle 2 red double crochets, that is the second and the third red double crochets, we need to do 2 yellow double crochets in the regular way, not the cable way. So 2 yellow double crochets in the second and the third bars. Now pull through using red color yarn and do a cable of 2 around the third and the fourth bars. Pull through using yellow. Now skip the first yellow bar. In the second and the third yellow bars, do 2 yellow double crochets and pull through using red color yarn. Now do 2 cables in the first and the second red cables. So we are skipping the yellow bars. Now we are going to the red bars. In the first and the second red bars, we'll do 2 cable crochets. Change the color. In the second and the third red bars, we'll do 2 yellow bars. Change the color. And now 2 cables in the third and the fourth red bars. Change the color. And skip the first yellow bar. In the second and the third yellow bars, do 2 yellow double crochets. Change the color and do 2 red cable crochets in the first and the second cables and continue this pattern. You can see that the formations have already started. The cables have started separating. This is how completed row 6 looks like. Now for row 7, again we will try to move the cables a little away from each other. So for that we will do a chain of 3 in red color, and we need to do a cable around the second bar, and the cable needs to come on the right side. Now change the color, and this time we are going to do 4 double crochets using yellow color. So for doing those 4 double crochets, we need to do the first double crochet over the red stitch, 2 on the yellow stitches and 1 on the red stitch. So go to the red stitch which is adjacent to the yellow stitch and do a regular double crochet, 2 double crochets over the yellow stitches, and 1 double crochet over the red stitch. Now pull through using the red color yarn and again do 2 cables in the first and the second cable of the front side. Now 2 more cables, skip the yellow stitches and do 2 more cables in the next 2 cables. Change the yarn and now do 4 yellow double crochets. So go to the adjacent stitch, the red color stitch, the edge which is adjacent to the yellow stitch, and start making 4 double crochets. Change the color and do 4 red cables. 2 will be in this section, and you'll skip the yellow bars and go to the next section of cables and do 2 more cables. Change the color now 4 double crochets in yellow. Change the color and continue the pattern by making 4 red cables. Now this is how completed row 7 looks like. To continue this pattern you need to make 4 more rows of double crochets with 4 cables together. So you need to repeat row number 2 to 5. Here I have added some beads to make it look more beautiful. Thank you for watching.